BCCA for recommending our names. Apart from that, BCCA also, because we have us on the thing level to post. So thanks to them. Well, it was due to Corona thing. It was 4 days of online and 4 days of on-site this thing program for us. So online was basically we were around 25 of us all over from all over India. So and the faculties were also there. They were interacting. They were giving us a lot of information about the coaching side of the game. Because as a player we know certain things, but as a coach you have to know something else also. Because it's not like you will be going to play, but we will tell others to go and play how to play well. So a lot of things about it online, and then when we went to Bangalore, we again had a 4 days camp over there. So again, practical knowledge about the game, how to go about it, how to have those small basic things, and they also told us basic aspect about video analysis. So that was one of the most important things what we learned, which is very helpful for us as a coach, to help the players to understand the basics in a proper way and help them, guide them in the best possible way to make them more correct, I would say, in the technical aspect, and which will help them to eventually become better players than what they are. Obviously, betting, because that's something of what I've been doing all my life. But yeah, there were a lot of things like in betting also, which basically scientific terms like the biomechanical terms like alignment, because we knew how to go about it, but then the terms and all, we were not aware of it. So it was a good learning process for all the coaches over there. And obviously, bowling and keeping, as a batsman, when you play, you don't focus more on that aspect. But as a coach, you have to get the entire aspect of the game. So it was very challenging for all the batters, I would say, not just me, all the batters, because after interacting with most of the batsmen, they should have the same thing. They were not aware of certain things when it comes to bowling, fast bowling, spin bowling, and even wicket keeping. So that was something challenging for all of us. And it was really nice to know a lot of things which we just ignored while being a player, because our primary job was to think about batting. So it was more focus on batting, but now we have to cover all the aspects. It was really nice and interesting. Initially, it was a bit difficult because, as I said, it was a 4-day course. First one day was a bit missing because it's a new concept, being online, having those webinars and all that stuff. But then slowly we also came to know how to go about it, because it was initially prior to the start of the course they had a pre-course meeting for us, which was the previous day, and they explained how to go about it, how to, if you have any questions you can click on certain things, raise your hands, or otherwise the best simple thing was just to raise your hand rather than using the laptop and thing, so that they can unmute you or mute you and then you can talk. So it was challenging initially, but then it was fun also, because it was like a get-together sort of thing with all the ex-players, especially from other states, which we have always played, and there was a competition all around whenever we used to meet. But this was some familiar. But then when we met in Bangalore, also it was really nice to remember old days when we used to play, how we used to play in certain games, what was the team strategy and all this. So it was fun. It was fun to be with the guys sitting in one. Obviously, when we met first up, all were curious to know what the faculty will be doing over there, because no one was aware. Since it was for the first time this kind of hybrid course was conducted, and but at the same time, since we knew each other, playing, obviously playing for different states, but at some point of the time we had met, we had crossed paths, so we knew each other. So it was fun because when we had entered the room, we knew what kind of who players were there, and it was had a lot of experience over there. It was really great to be sharing place with all the top players of India, and lot to learn. As you said, I wouldn't point out one guy or such, but there were a lot of interactions which actually BCCI, the NCA faculty, they wanted us to have it, so that we come to know a lot of things about batting, bowling, whatever. because we were like actually we were made we were separated into groups like six groups or five, sorry, five groups of people each, and all the groups were given tasks like about maybe batting or bowling or fielding, anything like about a particular shot. So we all five used to discuss right points, and then one of us used to go and elaborate on that topic how to. Then at times there were some counter questions from the other group. There was a lot of discussion. So it was nice. It was nice to learn a lot of things because there are like so many points which we are not aware of. Came up over there with so much of experience in the room. Even at times Rahul Dravid himself used to sit. He also used to learn. So it's obviously a learning process for everyone. Till you are like alive, you have to keep learning. You can't say I know everything. Rahul was obviously he has been a big inspiration for all of us. Like when we started playing, and being with him in the same room, that was one of the biggest motivation rather than thinking of anything else. And as we all know, he's a very soft-spoken kind of a person, and he always loves to encourage people to just try to learn as much as possible about the sport. So that's what he was trying. He was just trying to tell us in a simple way, don't get into too much this thing because level 2 was more about biomechanics and all today, and it was a bit difficult for all of us initially to understand the terms because coming from a few guys have done commerce, this, and suddenly getting into the scientific aspect of the game, it was a bit difficult. But then we conveyed our message to Rahul Bhai about it, and he had a word with all of us saying don't get too much into it. It's just for your learning process, and try to keep it very simple because if you are trying to explain one player, if you use high-file language, then you won't be able to understand. So try to keep it as simple as possible. And he always believed that try to learn as much as possible so that you are in a position when anybody comes to you and ask certain things about batting, bowling, or wicket keeping, then you are in a position to tell that person. So level 2 was I would say arranged in such a way that we get knowledge of all the aspect of the game. Obviously, 8 days were not enough to cover that, but then whatever possible they did it in those 8 days. Initially, I in fact took up coaching last year, it was a bit difficult for me because I played cricket in 2017-18 was the last, I suppose. Post that I didn't play for 1.5 years, and then I got into coaching after announcing my retirement. So initially it was a bit difficult because I still thought that I could play another 1 year, but then once I decided that no, this is playing days are over, I have to get into coaching. So then I told myself that's it. Now you have to go in a different direction and you have to think about it rather than thinking about the playing days. So it was a bit tough initially, but then once I took up coaching, it was a bit challenging. At the same time, it was enjoyable at times. I wouldn't say all the time because as a coach, you can't cross the boundary line. You can just guide them. But then if the results come good, it's obviously good fun. But then I am not a magician to change everything overnight. It will take some time. It's a process. So obviously now after doing level 2, I am in a much better position than what I was last year. So obviously with this knowledge about the game and also the experience of what I have about the game, so I'll try my best to put everything whatever I can more than 100% whenever I am on the ground, and try to make sure that I guide the players in the best possible way so that they benefit out of it. The moment, see, it's like all the youngsters are basically all about T20s. They're just focusing on IPL, but they don't understand if you have a basic approach, your basic about the technique and all. If it's correct, if you have strong basics, then things will be very easy. But the problem is at the moment they just try to see these big players on the screen and they try to imitate them, which is very difficult. They should understand that at earliest, because if they don't understand that, because the players who are doing that at the moment, they have done all the basic things correctly for years and years. That's the reason they are able to say extension of their basic things, I would say, because initially, if you don't have proper basic, proper technique, then to execute certain things is not easy. So unless and until a player has that basic technique correctly, it's very difficult. And nowadays, as I said, like, the players are more keen about IPL. Most of them, they want to play IPL. Even their parents are like, they're like, no, if nothing happens, at least my son should come and play IPL. But that's not an easy route. But people feel it's very easy to just walk into the IPL side. But then again, just to come to the same routine, what we also have been doing as a players, like going to the grassroots levels from age group to senior level and keep performing as much as possible. And once you do really well, obviously there are scouts who look into it. And as I said, just keep doing the best, and God will take care of the rest. Obviously, the aim would remain the same. Now also I want to win. I don't like losing, but then it's part of the game and you have to accept it. But I just keep saying one thing to my players also, like, even if you fail, there's no harm, but unless and until you try to learn something from it, it's like, if you learn something from your failures, it's always good. If you just leave it aside, then it's the worst thing to do as a player. So as a coach, now my duties, my job has changed. Now obviously, like, to help the players to understand what they are doing, what they can do better. So I'm hopefully, like, whatever I try to convey them, they'll take it up, because not just me, even Shadab and someone, we have a lot of experience to play at the domestic level. So I hope the players, I think, I just want to point out one thing over here in Goa. Basically, even when I was playing, I used to see, like, players are very much shy to go and talk to some seniors, or even outstation players if they are really good. See, it's finally, as a player, it's up to you to grab that knowledge. Even 1% if you get from the player, from the experienced player or the outstation player, is good for you. You can just speak to them, have a word. That's how I learned my cricket a lot. I used to talk to all the professionals, even the senior players of Goa team who were there. So, and I used to try it in the nets, like, whatever they say. And whatever good, I used to keep it. If it's not working, I should just chuck it out. So I just want to give this advice to all the players also. Just try to speak about the game. Unless and until you talk about the game, you won't learn anything. And finally, like, admit your mistake. That's the best thing one can do. Because once you admit the mistake, you will learn. You will work on that. If you say, like, no, if you start giving reasons, say, like, because of this happened, then you are just ignoring that part, and you are not giving any scope for yourself to learn. So that's one important thing. What, as a coach, I would like to tell all the players, because as a player also, I did that for myself and it helped me a lot. So as a coach, obviously now the entire squad, obviously it's like all are equal for me. So I will try to convey this message to all of them. So, like, just be yourself, just give your best, just be loyal and true to yourself.
Thank you, Swapnil, for talking to GCA's YouTube channel. Wish you a lot of success as a coach.